Hi everybody, it's Heidi at Hen and Chick Studio in Conrad. Yesterday we had snow. Today we have sunshine and we love it. And our doorbell's been ringing this morning. Everybody had that cabin fever of even after 24 hours of you got to get out and get those supplies so when the next snow comes that you're ready to go. So it's been great seeing so many people come in the door this morning. And we're always here online and on the phone. And just a reminder, we are glad to do curbside pickup. And if you want to say do some personal shopping for you if you need to. So never worry if it's the weather, if it's COVID-19, whatever it is that you need to have done, just remember to ask us. We're glad to help however we best can to make your day be creative. The last couple of days we've been having fun with sort of what's in my corner of the world, and we're loving all of the responses. And some of the pictures yesterday were looking both lots of snowdrifts and then lots of warm stuff. And so again, maybe today you show us, what is maybe what's in your kitchen corner this morning. After our kitchen episode yesterday on Take Home Tuesday, it's always fun to see what people are baking, and I get food envy all the time. And so I'd love to know what's on your lunch menu, because I think it is about lunchtime right now. Tell us what you're having. Is it a bowl of soup or a sandwich? Or what is it that you're enjoying today as you watch us here on this little what's in my corner of the world. So today I'm focusing on, we have this really fun umbrella and it's quite colorful, so I'm calling it my colorful corner of the world. We like to create displays that are inspiring to you and to just have a little fun around here. And so this was an idea that I got actually at a show and came home and modified it to work with what we had. And I love it because it just is a great way to display things. Right now on this table are all of the Rifle Paper Company fabrics, and my daughters were really just in love with these. And I'm gonna see if I flip it over, does it get a bit, there we go, even better view. And it's really fun. This one has kind of a gold metallic on it, but sweet florals and just some great neutrals that could go with a lot of different quilts. Kelly has been busy and she made this little pattern called Little Kim from Gudrun Erla. It's a free pattern on her website. So you can see how this works up really well into a small project. We've also got some of the fabrics here that we're using in this month's Stash Buster. So just a Little Dottie is this month's Stash Buster pattern. And these are some of the fabrics that are also here. The Great Sewing Machine. And I love how it says maker on the machine. Some thimbles and a few other quilted pieces that are super fun for us quilty people. So we've got those fabrics also on this table going on, okay? But yesterday we started to have a discussion on the other corner, the last corner, about Northcott canvas and Brenner-Tex winter wool and how they're great basics. And the question had come up, how did that compare to Rapture? I say it from QT Fabrics. And so we grabbed a bolt of Rapture from over here. And so I thought today we'll show you all of the Rapture. And this is not the complete collection yet. I still have 2 more shipments that are due to come in for Rapture. But the entire top row and then a few more bolts on this over here in the corner are all of the Rapture. And to show you again, we're going to have this discussion again. Like, what is the difference between QT Fabrics Rapture and Northcott canvas? So the canvas is would be on your right, and it's the teal color. As you can see, there's kind of some streaky lines in it. I would describe it as more linear. And then the QT Rapture is more spongy, a little kind of more roundish to it. And so that is something that as you're keeping in mind. But oh my gosh, there's some great background fabrics, great coordinates that will go with it. But that is sort of my description of the difference between the Northcott and the Rapture. And they go well together. That's the other thing, is sometimes you need similar colors, excuse me, but not in all the same print. And so sometimes it's fun to play with the same collection, and sometimes it's not. And this wall has a couple different things to it. This is a brand new group of fabrics that we just thought were fun. This is from Clothworks, called Colorito, and really fun and bright, with some kind of leaf prints, and then some more, I'll say, tonals that go with it. And this is, I think I have to say, one of my favorites of the piece. Can you see how subtle that is? This would be a great, what do they call, low volume print. Be great as a background, gives some texture to your fabric, but not, or to your quilt. And it comes in purple. And did we end up, has that picture been posted? We had, somebody was really loving this. It's actually called Blue, but it really takes on a purple cast. And boy, oh boy, did it look good with some lime green and purple fabrics that we had. So definitely, that is one that could look definitely more purple than blue. And then there's a black one as well. And so some of the other things that we have on this wall, I have to point out here up on top. This is a wonderful, maybe, should I pull it down? Yeah. Oh, do we dare? I'll pull it down. Here we go, so you can see it. Kathleen McCune did this, McElwain. I said her last name wrong. This is obviously a watercolor drawing of our front door, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And you can buy this panel from us. We featured it in a Shop Hop row by row several years ago, but you can still buy just this panel. I think it's a great way to actually make a quilt label to put on the back of your quilt. So if you got the fabrics at Hen and Chick Studio, or maybe you made it during a retreat at the store, it'd be a fun way to label and include a little bit of that in your quilt. So we'll see if I can put it back up without it falling over, but if not, we'll set it up later. Maybe not. I'll say it. Okay, we're gonna set it there so it doesn't fall. But you know, when we're talking about all these different fabrics, I just made the comment that sometimes you're looking for similar tones, like that you could get out of Northcott Canvas and Rapture from QT Fabrics. But there's also times when it's fun to play with an entire collection and to mix and match these. And we actually have put all of the Rapture fabrics together so that you can buy like an entire bundle of, this is the pastels. These are the pastels, which are beautiful. And then these are more of a, rich, I would call them jewel tone collection. And wait, oh, this is the, I have one more. I'm missing one more.
Right down here, Heidi.
Oh, it fell. There we go. Sorry. There's the jewels. I knew I was missing one more. And so there is more of the brights. Okay. And so we have all of those fat quarter bundles for you to get. But I want to show you what we did with one of the groups. So just come on over here. Jamie is always pulling out fabrics and playing. And she took the Rich collection. And these are the bolts that go with this in here. And look at this pattern. And so we're having this discussion. And I'd love to have you weigh in on what you think about this. So here's what the plan is. These three fabrics would be mixed up in what we are calling the medium colors here. This fabric would be the dark. Don't you think it's got a real Southwest look? The question is, would you, in this light outside triangle, would you use the light fabric on the top or the dark brown fabric on the bottom? Which one would you use to do those little outside triangles? All right, so that's what I want you to know. So tell me, you can either say tan or brown. We'd love to hear what you think. And all of these fat quarters are in this bundle. And let me just double check that I'm saying this correctly, is that you would, you might have to use a separate fat quarter for the binding, because it calls for 3/8 of a yard of the light and binding. So if you used, say for example, if you use this as the light, you might use that as the binding kind of thing, but you would have more than enough of this out of the fat quarters, and you would have more enough of this, the teal. But again, you have several choices in here that you could use as the binding. So I can't wait to see what people are responding. Awesome. We got some responses coming in. So I'm sure that we will get that made up shortly and be able to tell you. And do you have anything we want to, any questions or anything? Everybody's doing good. And this pattern is called Terrific Triangles, and it's by Peachtree Patterns. And so we love her little table runners. So that will be coming up. And then I just have to tell one more thing that we passed by here. I'm always so proud of my girls, and they love making little bags. And so they have their own little company called Twin Creations, and they make these little gift bags. And you know, it's a pattern. You can purchase the pattern and make them. We encourage you to make them as well. But it's super fun that Golding, Virginia, they like to do all of their sewing too, and so we've always got a few of their bags set out here as well. I have to be a proud mom for a minute because that's I love it. They're 13. They're going to be 14 years old in April. Two more licensed drivers in the house. I'll start saying prayers now. Anyway, well, we're super glad that you've been here with me this morning as we talk about this little corner of our world at Hen and Chick Studio. And we hope wherever you are today and wherever you're having for lunch, that you're having a great day. And so we will talk to you soon.